Hey, Vicky, are you there? Do you have a moment to chat at all, really quick? I just wanted to let you know something if you had a moment to text. Okay, I guess not. So I guess I'll just leave you a message here letting you know that I'm going to be moving back in with my parents. So, anyways, I'm really looking forward to seeing you soon, roomie. Hope you're as excited as I am.
Wait, what? What are you talking about right now? What is this?
I mean that, well, let's just say that things aren't exactly going super well with my husband, and so... Well, anyways, I just don't really want to be dealing with him right now is all. But anyways, I'm just glad that I'll be coming home to people who understand and are on my side. People like you. Isn't that right?
I'm sorry, Danny. You're going to have to slow down and go over this with me one more time. I mean, is this some kind of joke or something? Or is it just your way of messing with me like you always do? Because I don't know why you think you can just come back here all of a sudden. Don't you remember you saying that you were never ever going to come back here?
I have no idea what you're talking about at all, Vicky. I mean, it's not like you really even have a right to be complaining about me coming home or anything like that. After all, you're living with my parents at their house, remember?
I know exactly whose house I'm living in right now, thank you very much for telling me. But that isn't even what I'm talking about right now. I mean that you were telling me that you're coming to live here with way too little heads up. But it doesn't matter because I also have some big news that I need to tell you. So just make some time to talk to me later today, okay?
Oh, yeah. I would love to talk to you and catch up and all that, but I'm actually just going to be way too busy doing other things.
You mean like going to the casino and coming back home pissed drunk and God knows what time? Because if I recall correctly, that was one of the reasons why you ended up moving out. You said that you were sick of us telling you what to do.
I'm so looking forward to finally moving in with you and Mom and Dad tomorrow. Isn't this exciting, Vicky? Can you believe that we're all going to get to live together just like one big happy family from here on out? It's just so great.
What are you talking about this time? Are you still going on about moving in?
I bet you thought that I had forgotten all about that when you hadn't heard from me for a while, right? Well, don't worry, I haven't forgotten one bit. I'm so sorry for not reaching out sooner. Wait, no, I'm not. I don't really care at all how you are or what you've been up to. But you're probably curious about how I've been, so I'll tell you that I've been doing really well. Thank you. I've just been so excited to move in with you and my parents.
Danny, I still have no idea what on earth you were talking about at all. What are you going on about?
Are you playing dumb, or are you actually just that stupid? It's actually the latter, probably, isn't it? Well, don't worry. When I'm there, you're going to smarten up when I make you into my maid. Then you'll have to do whatever I want, and you won't have any choice but to obey me.
Danny, you really have no idea what you were talking about at all. Besides, I thought I already told you that you moving in with your parents and I was not going to work. Don't you realize that none of us want or can handle living with you right now? Why can't you just respect our boundaries about that? I mean, you keep talking about moving in with your parents but you seem to be forgetting about your own brother. Have you even talked to Owen about any of this at all yet?
The only thing I need to talk to Owen about is how he could be doing much better than being married to you. But I guess it's a little late to say all that now. It doesn't matter. I'm sure I'll have him wrapped around my finger when I'm home. And then you really will have no choice but to do whatever I say. Isn't that right?
Danny, you have been talking out of your butt this entire time. Do you realize that? I mean, do you not think that we can't all see what's going on here? You got divorced and now you're trying to move back in with your parents. It's very obvious to everyone.
You don't know what you're talking about at all, Vicky, and nobody likes a know-it-all like you anyways. But who cares why I'm coming back home? If I miss my parents and want to be with them, then I can come back and live with them if I want.
I'm not saying that you aren't allowed to come back and live with that. I'm just not really sure that living with your parents is what you really want.
And just what is that supposed to mean, huh? What do you know about what I do and don't want? Do you have any idea just how stressed out I've been over life? You have no idea what I've been going through at all.
Well, I'm very sorry that life isn't feeling very easy for you right now, but that doesn't change the facts on the ground.
The only fact is that I'm getting divorced, and you have no idea the kind of stress that's been putting me through. And the only thing that is going to relieve that stress is moving back in with my family and having you as my servant.
Excuse me? You must know that that's not how this is going to work, right? I mean, you can't actually think I'm going to go along with that, right?
I don't care what you think, because it's not a servant's job to think. Your job is just to do as I say. Get it? And I don't remember even giving you permission to speak, so why don't you shut up until I say otherwise? Because if you don't listen to me, I am going to make sure that you end up on the streets with no one to take care of you. Is that what you want?
I take it from that reaction that you have not said a thing about this to Owen at all.
I don't need to explain myself to every single person that asks. All I'm trying to do is be less stressed in life. Is that really so bad?
Nobody is saying that it's wrong to not want to be stressed. I'm just saying that this is not going to go how you think it is. And I am going to ask you to knock this off a second time. Do you understand me?
And just where did this turn-off attitude come from, huh? You really think you can take me on? Because if it's a fight you want, then I am more than happy to give you one. Let me tell you that. Maybe then at least you'll stop talking back to me and learn how to take orders like a good servant.
Danny, the only person here who has no idea what they are getting themselves into here is you. I can assure you of that. But I am trying to warn you now that none of this is going to go the way you want it to. It's all going to blow up in your face. I'm sure that right now your life is really hard with a lot going on, but you are better off where you are than coming back here.
You really will say anything that comes to your mind to try and keep me from coming back, won't you? Don't you have any shame at all? Don't you realize that you shouldn't mess with me? Don't you know that I could get Owen and you to divorce in a second if I wanted to?
You have to be kidding me with that, right? You don't actually think that you can do that, do you?
Oh, why don't you just wait and see when I get back there, huh? You'll see how obedient of a little brother I really have. And then you'll know to listen to me when I tell you to do something.
Well, then I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but Owen and I actually got a divorce last month.
Wait, what? What do you mean by that?
Oh, I guess you hadn't heard the news yet, huh? You really don't talk with your brother about anything at all, do you? Yeah, him and I aren't together anymore, and I don't live with him or your parents any longer. So, I'm not living with your parents, and when you kept saying you were going to come and live with me, that just wasn't true.
So then, you two really got a divorce, and you're just telling me this now? Are you kidding me? What's the matter with you?
That's right. I did leave your brother, and it's because I couldn't stand living with him anymore. He was nothing but a leech, and so were your good-for-nothing parents. So if you want to come home and live with them, then fine, but that's not my problem anymore.
But I don't get... What do you mean they were leeches? What were they doing to make you say that? I don't get what you're trying to tell me. Can't you just talk to me straight, please?
The only thing that I have to say to you is that you were going to come here and try and use me to get your stress out. But I was already more than stressed having to live with your brother and your horrible parents. So I know for a fact that you moving in would have pushed everything over the edge. And it's not like I didn't really try with Owen and your parents. But I finally hit the limits of patience and could make myself go no further.
But, I mean, why hasn't anyone told me about this? You'd think it would be pretty handy to know that my own brother got divorced.
I didn't bother telling you because I didn't want anything to do with your brother, you, your parents, or any of your family ever again. And you should also know that I am never going back to live with them again.
But wait, I don't get it. The whole reason why I'm coming back is because I owe my husband money, and I thought I could save some by living with my parents.
Well, if that is what your plan was, then I'm afraid that you never had any hope for that to work in the first place.
What is that supposed to mean? Why wouldn't that have worked? You're saying that I won't be able to save money when I move in with my family?
I'm just telling you now that living with your parents is going to be far more expensive than living on your own ever was.
But how can that be? How could it be more expensive to live at home with my parents? That doesn't make any sense at all. What would some housewife like you know about anything?
Well, first of all, I've had a full-time job since last year, thank you very much. And second of all, up until the divorce, I was the one paying for everything for your family.
What do you mean by that? You can't really be serious about that, right? What is going on here?
Do you even talk to your family at all? How have you not heard any of this? What is the matter with you? But if you must know, your whole family is just awful at saving money, and the only thing they are good at is spending it on useless things. The whole reason I found a job is because your lazy brother quit his job and ordered me to work in his place.
But they can't be doing that. Don't they realize how stupid of a decision it is to have you be their only source of income? Please tell me that you're joking right now. I thought that Owen was working for a nice company and made a good salary, but now you're telling me that they've all just come to rely on you?
That's right. So I'm afraid that if you moved back in with them now, you would just end up taking my place for them instead. Maybe at least then you'll believe me when I tell you about all the horrible things that your family had been putting me through before I left.
You have to be lying to me. There is no way that my whole family would act that way towards you. But more importantly, do you really think that's how they would act towards me? I mean, if they were really all being so horrible to you, I guess I really do understand why you ended up divorcing Owen. Sounds to me like they never even made you feel like part of the family.
And you were going to add on to the stress by trying to use me like some kind of servant. So it's not like you're exactly blameless in all of this as well. But anyways, good luck dealing with all that.
Wait, hold on a second. This can't be right. Why am I even listening to you? I mean, you're divorced from my brother, and now you're just telling me lies about my family to try and turn me against them? I can see what you're doing here, you know. I'm not going to be fooled. But I don't even want to see you coming around my family again. It's obvious that you don't have their best interests at heart, and you were the one using them.
Well, that's fine, because like I said, I don't anything to do with them ever again. And if you really think that I would ever come back to them anyways, let me double down on that and tell you never to come to me for help. Because I won't be there for you at all.
Oh, please, you think that anyone would ever need you? You're a good-for-nothing, useless housewife, and that's why my brother left you. So just stay away from my family.
I already told you that I don't want anything to do with your family. How many times are we going to repeat the same conversation?
We're going to keep repeating it until, hypothetically, if this was a script being written by an author with a word count, that word count would be satisfied. Hey, Vicky, are you there? I was just wondering if you and I could talk over the phone for a little bit, maybe? There are just a couple of things that I want to talk to you about.
Well, whatever they are, you can leave me out of it.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that, Vicky. Please, I'm your ex-sister-in-law. You have to be there for me.
I really don't have to do anything for you at all if I don't feel like it, Danny. In fact, you told me to stay away from your family, and I told you that I wanted nothing to do with you. So I don't even know why I'm even responding.
Please, just answer the phone. It's really, really important. I need your help right now.
I thought I told you that I would never, ever help you if you came and asked me. So what do you think this is going to accomplish for you?
It's just that, well, everything you said was really true. About my family, I mean. I really can't believe it. Not only are my parents jobless, but they and my brother all have huge loans that they need to pay off, and they're all expecting me to help them out. At this rate, my savings are only going to last another week here.
Yeah, well, they're your family, so it sounds like more of a you problem, don't you think? Anyways, I've got better things to do right now, so I'm going to go.
Wait, hold on. You can't just leave. What are you talking about? I tell you that you were right, and that's all you have to say to me? Don't you think you're being just a little too cruel right now?
Not really. I think that I don't owe you anything, and I'm reacting exactly how I told you I would. In fact, you're lucky that I'm even still talking to you. Don't you realize who you are to me?
What do you mean by that? What am I to you?
You're my ex-husband's sister. That basically makes you no one to me. So why are you even messaging me? I thought I told you that I didn't want anything to do with your family anymore.
But this is really, really important. Please. We are basically out of money, and I don't know what we're supposed to do. I really, really need your help right now, Vicky.
Look, Danny, we talked about this. We had a long, circular conversation about this, don't you remember? Because if you forget, then let me remind you that I said that I divorced your brother. I moved away from your family, and I would never ever come back to live with them again.
But please, I thought that you would come back and help me if I really needed it. I mean, we're family, right? Isn't that what family is supposed to do when we're in trouble?
And I literally told you that if you came to me to ask for help that I wouldn't do anything. I told you that, don't you remember? So why do you think things would be different now?
Well, because I thought that you would want to help me. I didn't think that you would leave me like this. But that's it. What if you come and live with us instead? How does that sound?
First of all, you and I aren't family, so let's get that straight right now. Second of all, I already said that I'm never ever going back to live with your family, remember? And if you must know, I am loving living by myself. It is gratifying and liberating and so much better than when I was living with Owen and your family. In fact, I hope you all tear each other apart for all that I care. Because like I said, I don't want anything to do with you or your family ever again.
But then, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to get out of this mess? I mean, how are any of us supposed to get out of this mess?
Well, let me change the subject really quick. You got divorced with your husband because you cheated on him, right?
How did you figure that one out?
Well, because I've heard you bragging about it before. So it's not surprising that he found out about it. But anyways, I imagine that when you two did get a divorce that he probably sued you for quite a pretty penny. Here you thought you were going to be able to live with your family and save money to pay them all back. But instead you just joined the rest of your debt-ridden family.
Please, Vicky, things weren't supposed to go this way. I didn't think this was how things were going to end up. I need your help. You've got to do something. Please, move back in with us and help us all out. We need you, Vicky.
In the end, I heard that Danny ended up reaching out to every single other person she could think of for help with her problem. And from what I heard, she had burned just about every bridge she had made with anyone who might have been willing to help her under better circumstances. In the end, I think about half of the people that Danny knew ended up blocking her number. She was expecting to move back in with her parents and not have to worry about a thing. She even thought that I was going to be like a personal servant to her. Danny thought she was going to be able to boss me around while she paid for nothing and only had to worry about herself. But things went far, far off from where Danny thought they would. Instead of being taken care of by her family, Danny found that she was forced to be the main breadwinner for her family. It was obvious to everyone, however, that living like that wasn't sustainable. I heard that Danny and her family ended up selling their family home and moving to a much smaller apartment in the city together. I've heard that each of them have started to work as well. I can't imagine they are saving much money with all of their individual debts. But if you ask me, I think this is just what they all deserve. One can hope that if they do manage to get out of this, that they will have at least learned their lesson. As for me, however, I really was enjoying getting to live alone. After spending my entire time married to Owen, taking care of him and both of his parents, to have just some space for myself was just what I needed. Of course, after a while of being divorced, my heart began to wander and I thought about finding someone new. It was actually just around then that I happened to run into my future husband at the grocery store. We were both grabbing the ingredients for the same recipe that we saw on TV, and that was how he ended up asking me on a date with him. After that, things fell into place rather quickly for us. We're already engaged to be married, and I couldn't be happier. It really does just go to show you what a difference having a healthy and supportive network around can make. But it also highlights the importance of being able to take time to be alone and reflect on things.
Yara, you're so cocky lately. Who, me? What are you talking about, Danielle?
You brag about being rich. What the fuck?
I don't know what you're talking about, but aren't you the one that's bragging about being rich?
Because I am rich.
I see.
Are you making fun of me or something?
No, I'm not. I was just wondering what you meant by me being cocky and bragging about stuff.
You were bragging that you went to the French restaurant close to the train station.
I did go, but never bragged about it.
Yes, you did. I'm the only one that can go there, not you.
It doesn't matter to you. Can you stop complaining every minute? Are you trying to pick a fight with me?
So it looks like you were grabbing coffee with one of your mom friends without my permission, right?
Why do I need your permission?
This is what I mean by being cocky. I'm the superior one here, so you all need my permission to do things, okay? Capiche?
Absolutely not. I will go to wherever, whenever I want to go.
Wow, you are such a bitch. Do you know the difference between you and I?
I never compare myself to someone else, so I really don't care about that.
You should watch your attitude because you'll probably regret it.
Say that as many times as you want, but I'll go wherever I want to go without your permission, so please leave me alone. A few days later.
See what happens when a poor, low-class person tries to go into my restaurant?
Are you serious? It's my daughter's birthday. I didn't expect for a crazy-ass bitch to attack me. Something is seriously wrong with you. Why do you hate me so much?
All I did was stop you from going to my expensive sushi restaurant because you don't belong there.
You only went there a few times. It's not yours. Also, did you say stop me from going? I was carried to the hospital and ended up with 3 stitches on my forehead.
What? 3 stitches?
Yes, I have to spend time in the hospital on the day of my daughter's special day. How can you do this? My parents and my husband's parents are here too.
You deserved it because you decided to use my restaurant to celebrate her birthday.
Are you listening to me? Do you think that it's okay to attack someone with stupid reasons?
Oh my god, you just got 3 stitches. Deal with it. I actually thought that poor people could tolerate pain, but I guess not. I think I was too strong.
Yes, because I got punched by a person who looks like a hippo.
Excuse me? You should watch your mouth.
I want to say the exact same thing back to you. By the way, are you not going to apologize about this?
Why would a celeb apologize to someone like you?
Okay, then.
You pissed me off by going to my restaurant, so of course I will do something.
I can ruin your life.
Let me see you do it.
I really didn't want to do this because you're my daughter's friend's mother, but I'm tired of your disgusting attitude.
Can you even do anything? My husband has the power to cover up anything that you do, you know.
Let's see about that. Get ready for the storm to come. A few days later.
Hey, Kiara, can we talk about this once?
About what? I don't need to talk to you about anything.
Did I do something that pissed you off? Because something terrible is going on.
Yes, you did, so I hired an extremely strong lawyer to get revenge. I told you there's a storm coming.
Ugh! I thought that my husband could cover this up, but it seems like this incident is going to be in the newspaper. He even said that I caused a serious injury against you, and he is mad at me and I don't know why.
You seriously don't know? Are you stupid? Anyways, I did hire a very good lawyer because your husband can't cover this up, right?
This can't be real. Am I going to get arrested?
Of course, you assaulted me.
Wait, are you exaggerating? I didn't do anything that bad.
You attacked me, which caused me to fall down the stairs and get 3 stitches.
attacking. It was just an argument between mom friends.
Even though you say that, I don't think that it's something forgivable.
Wait, is this real or am I dreaming?
It's real. Why do I need to joke about this with you? I'm getting ready to sue you, and if you disapprove of this, you might need to go to court.
Hold on. Can I talk about this with you once? Because what the hell did I do? My elbow just hit your head. If we say that we are friends, I won't be a criminal, so can you think about that?
What are you talking about? We are not friends. We never were from the beginning. I mean, we were mum friends, but not anymore. Our kids went to the same nursery and we just knew each other.
Please don't say that. My husband is pissed at me and he might divorce me.
Well, it's your responsibility. You've done something terrible to your husband's face. Maybe he'd be better off without you.
Are you telling me to divorce him? Are you threatening me? Do you want money or something?
Money? You probably don't know this, but I run a company.
What?
You were making fun of my husband for being a full-time office worker, but I have more money, so I'm not poor like you think. No one knew because I never bragged like you.
You know what? Texting makes this thing such a big deal.
It is a big deal. Why don't you understand that? You'll quickly be prosecuted and the public will know your face, so you might face consequences.
I didn't mean for this to happen. I was just going to punish you, but I didn't expect it to be like this. You want an apology? I'm sorry. There, I said it.
I don't think you're truly sorry, but even though you are, nothing will change. Anyways, I'll get whatever I can from you. You chose the wrong person to mess with. Bye, Danielle. Is your celeb life over? After the incident, Danielle got sued and arrested. And this got on the newspaper with her face shown. She became known as the crazy-ass psychotic wife. And her husband ended up divorcing her and moved out of the house with the kids. So she has nowhere to go now. All of the mum friends she looked down on are now looking down on her. But her actions resulted in this, so it's her fault. But I bet she still doesn't think she's wrong.
Hi, Dad. How have you been? I have some amazing news to share with you. I'm getting married!
Oh, wow! That's great! Your mother never mentioned that things were so serious between you and your boyfriend.
Actually, Mom didn't know that I was in a serious relationship either. I only told her yesterday, so she was pretty surprised. I wanted to tell the both of you in person, but it seems that you're really busy, so I texted you guys instead.
You're right. I've been pretty busy lately. But this is important. I can make time for you. When do you want to come over?
That sounds great. Let me check my schedule and get back to you. You'd be surprised to know that you've already met my fiancé.
What do you mean by that?
You'll see when you meet him. I'm so excited.
Okay. What's your fiancé like?
He works at a company that happens to be one of your clients. His name is Nate. Does that ring a bell?
Oh yes, it does. I know Nate. He works in sales, doesn't he? He's really good at his job, too. Well done. You picked a good guy to marry.
Well, it's not like I selected him from a group of men or anything. We just found that we have a lot in common. Anyway, I look forward to introducing you and Mom to Nate.
How about next weekend? Does that work for the two of you?
I think so. I'll write it down on my calendar. See you next week then. I'll make sure that Nate is available too. I'll get back to you when I know for sure, okay? Oh, I heard from Mom that you've been working on the weekends as well. Don't work too hard though. You need to rest too. What are you working on that is keeping you so busy?
I suppose it just means that my position in the company is becoming more senior. Being promoted isn't all fun. It means more responsibility too.
Oh, so that means you got a promotion then? But why did the company lower your salary? It doesn't seem fair.
What are you talking about?
Mom told me that they lowered your salary, but you've been working longer hours with no overtime. I don't think that you should let the company abuse you like this.
They're not abusing me. You don't need to worry about that. I've been assigned some new tasks, and it's taking me some time to get used to them. Your mother shouldn't have said anything to you.
Oh. Alright then. I guess that makes sense because Nate tells me that your company takes great care of its employees. He told me that it didn't make sense that they were making you do more work for less money.
You don't need to be concerned. I can take care of myself. Nate doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't even work for the same company that I do. He'll understand when he's older and more mature. Besides, I'm getting benefits that are only available to people in my position. But because we get these benefits, we're not allowed to charge for overtime. So basically, I get paid an annual salary and no overtime. Do you get how it works now?
Of course I knew that. What I'm trying to tell you is that it doesn't make sense that they lowered your annual salary. If you got a promotion, your salary would stay the same or be raised.
Look, I don't want to talk about this anymore with you. I need to get back to work now. See you next week.
You're still working?
I am. So I really don't have time to be talking to you over chat. I look forward to sitting down with Nate and getting to know him better.
Okay. See you next week then. Good luck with work. A few days later. Mom, don't you think that Dad's been acting strange lately? I feel like he's hiding something from us. I agree. He's not quite himself these days. But hey, you don't need to worry about it. I can handle your father on my own. I told him my wedding date, but Dad didn't seem too interested. It kind of felt like he already had plans on that day. It feels like he's not even excited that I'm getting married. Me getting married is kind of a big deal. I expected him to be more enthusiastic than this. I'm sure that he's thrilled that you're getting married to Nate. He just has a weird way of showing it. Work is keeping him really busy and he hasn't gotten the chance to be happy about your engagement yet. He won't miss your wedding though. He loves you too much. Perhaps we can all sit down and talk about things when the time is right. What do you mean by that? You're making me think that something bad is going to happen to our family. I'm an adult, Mom. You don't need to hide anything from me. I can handle it. I don't want Nate to pick up on the fact that things are awkward in our family right now. You have a point. I was planning on telling you, but I didn't want to ruin your engagement or your wedding. I haven't said anything to your father about this, so will you keep it between us for now? I want to process things before I go and have a talk with your father. What do you need to process? I won't tell Dad, so please, tell me what's going on. It seems that your father is in love with someone else. What? So he's cheating on you then? Yes, but I didn't want to say anything until your wedding was over. I can't believe that Dad would do this to you. It's unforgivable. I'd like to have a word with him about this. And that's exactly what I don't want you to do. Let me talk to him when I'm ready. I'm still sorting things out. I'm also gathering all the evidence that I need. Wow. You're really handling this on your own? I'm proud of you, Mom. If Nate ever cheated on me like this, I'd go crazy. Yeah, it's best not to be cheated on. But if you have been, then the best way to deal with it is through revenge. I'm going to make sure that my plans don't interfere with your wedding, though. If it were just an affair, I might have been able to get past it, but the person he's cheating with is the other problem. What do you mean? The day of the wedding.
I'm in the middle of work right now. I can't pick up the phone right now.
How could you be at work right now? Call me back now! 3 hours later.
I'm still working. I'll get back to you later.
It's Saturday. And do you know what day it is today?
I'm on a business trip. I'm busy. What do you want?
Do you really have to ask? You're unbelievable.
What do you mean by that? I'm working. Show a little respect. Now stop texting me. I've got to go now.
I can't believe that you're the one getting mad about this. Do you understand what you're doing to our family?
What do you mean? I'm working for my family. I really have to go. Stop bothering me.
You're so clueless, it makes me sick. I'm ashamed to have you as my father. I really hate you right now, and you're not the person that I thought you were.
What's with all the name calling? You're the one that's bothering me. Why are you so pissed? Now can you please let me get back to work?
Well, what kind of father forgets about his own daughter's wedding?
What?
I can't believe that you didn't come to my wedding. And I won't ever forgive you for it. So you forgot about my wedding because you were so preoccupied about going on your stupid trip with your young lover? Did I get that right?
Wait, how do you know about the trip?
Can you really call yourself a good father and husband after what you've done? You're dating someone that is close to my age. And you're so obsessed with her that you forgot to come to my wedding. How could you?
Wait, today's your wedding?
Yes, it is. Well, it's too late because you've already ruined everything. The wedding is over. And you didn't walk me down the aisle like you promised you would. I despise you.
It was an honest mistake. I didn't forget out of spite. Miranda, I'm so sorry about this. I'll find a way to make it up to you.
It's too late for your apologies. The damage has already been done.
But
You hurt me and Mom enough by having an affair, but on top of that, you forgot to come to my wedding? How could you?
I'm on a business trip, not a holiday. It's not my fault. And I'm not having an affair. This is all a big misunderstanding.
I see. So you're just going to continue lying to my face then? I spoke with the CEO of your company. He told me that you aren't on a business trip. Does that mean that he's the one that's lying?
You spoke to the CEO?
Well, he was at my wedding, so I thought I'd ask. I thought that it was strange that my father missed my wedding. When do you plan on telling us the truth? You can't run from this.
Why was the CEO at your wedding in the first place? Your wedding's not that important.
I see. So that's how you feel about my wedding then?
That's not what I meant. Your wedding is important to me, but why to our CEO? He doesn't know you personally.
You haven't been listening to anything I told you, huh? My fiance Nate is the son of the CEO of your client's company.
What? So you're marrying the son of a CEO?
Yes. So the CEO of your company attended as a guest of Nate's family. You should have known all this. Most of senior management was at our wedding.
Oh my. This can't be good for me.
No, it's not. And you're the one that caused this to happen. Are you starting to realize the gravity of your actions? Mom and I are in a really awkward position because of you. Well, your punishment is coming your way, so be prepared.
I'm on my way to the wedding venue right now. I'm sure that it's not too late.
I already told you that it's too late. The wedding is finished. So there's no point in you coming here. I'm cutting all ties with you.
Isn't that a little extreme? Give me a chance to make amends. I'm your father. You can't cut me out of your life.
Well, what kind of father forgets about his daughter's wedding to go on a trip with his lover? You're not my father anymore. And Mom feels the same way. She wants nothing to do with you. She's going to divorce you.
Divorce? She hasn't said anything to me about that. How many times do I have to tell you that I'm not having an affair? What can I do to have you believe me?
You're a disgrace. Why don't you stop lying? No one believes anything that you say. And you can't deny it because I already know the truth. Do you know why?
Aren't you just making this all up?
Then how come I know how old your lover is then? Mom hired a private investigator, and she has all the information about your affair. Your lover happens to work at the same company as Nate.
I can't believe that your mother hired a private investigator!
Well, she was smart to do so. I don't consider you to be my father anymore. I don't want you to get in touch with me ever again. Nate already told his parents about your affair.
So Nate's father knows?
Yes, he does. And Mom told the CEO of your company. Practically everyone knows about your affair now.
How can she do this to me?
To you! You did this to us! Why don't you have a talk with your CEO and see what he thinks about your affair? That is, if you even have the courage to ask for a one-on-one meeting with your CEO.
Miranda, I apologize about missing your wedding. That was not my intention. You have to believe me.
It's too late to regret anything. It's already done. Your life as you know it ended the minute you decided to have an affair. You chose a really bad person to have an affair with as well. And it was stupid of you to plan a trip with her on the same day as my wedding.
How many times do I have to apologize about missing your wedding? I'm really sorry and I mean it. I'm going to make it up to you.
And how are you going to do that? Well, you just pay the alimony that you owe Mom and leave us alone. Mom and I are no longer on your side. You're on your own.
Do you have to be so hard on me? People make mistakes. We all do. Let me explain, and I'm sure that you and your mother will find it in your hearts to forgive me.
Well, I don't have the time to listen to your lame excuses. There's never a good reason for cheating on your spouse. I got married today, and I'm happy. I don't need my former father trying to ruin it for me. Please stop texting me.
I've been a good father to you. You can't cut me out because of one mistake.
You may have been a good father to me in the past, but that's in the past now.
What else do you want me to say?
Good luck with your life. It was nice knowing you. Have a happy life with your lover. Afterward, Miranda's father, Sean, showed up at the wedding venue, but it was too late. All the guests had already left. Miranda blocked his number, so he was no longer able to get in touch with her. Sean's wife, Melanie, filed for a divorce and requested that he pay her alimony. Sean ended up borrowing money to pay the alimony to his ex-wife, and he was kicked out of the house. Things became uncomfortable for Sean at the workplace, too, and he ended up leaving. Sean's lover quit her job, too, but things weren't so bad for her because she got married to her young fiancé. Sean was all alone and lost everything that was important to him. If only he hadn't been so stupid to start an affair. We can't help but feel a little sorry for what happened to him in the end.
You slept all day today again, didn't you? You didn't help out at all around the house, right? Are you seriously gonna just do nothing all the time? Shouldn't you feel a little more responsibility as my wife to fulfill your duties? You really need to work a little harder. Stop being such a shitty wife.
You're really going too far. You don't understand still? I've been sick because of morning sickness. How can you be so mean to me?
You're just being spoiled right now. Morning sickness is something that you're using as an excuse. You realize that I had someone working in our office that was pregnant, right? She never seemed to complain at all. If anything, she was working harder than anyone else. She never brought up anything about morning sickness.
That's because every person is different when they're pregnant. Not everyone reacts the same way. I'm having the kind of pregnancy where my morning sickness is really bad. That's just how I am. I'm taking off my work because of my morning sickness too. It's not really anything that's new news to people. I want you to let me rest at home since that's why I'm taking off in the first place. Why doesn't someone who's more able-bodied right now take care of the household chores? Literally anyone who's not pregnant. I've been taking care of everything normally, so yeah. You guys can pick up the slack for just a little bit.
Oh, come on, that's the attitude you're gonna be giving me right now? My parents are letting you stay at their house because they want to be kind to you or something. How about you start showing your appreciation towards them for once? You need to be better.
I didn't even really want to live with them to begin with, so I don't know what you're talking about. You decided all on your own, Jason. I never agreed to any of this. The only reason I trusted you to move in with your parents was because you promised me that we would eventually move out to our own house. Are you seriously trying to move at all, or are you just full of it? I need to know now.
If you have time to think about crap like that, how about you do something for a change around the house? How about trying to cook something every once in a while for everyone, huh? You really need to stop just hanging around and resting all the time. You're literally just being a leech right now.
It's not like I'm being lazy right now. I'm literally sick. How many times do I have to explain this to you?
You better do the right thing and work hard starting tomorrow as our personal driver for the vacation.
Wait, what? What are you talking about, driver? I'm going to be driving?
Well, yeah, no shit. I want to drink from around lunch, so I'm gonna need you to drive. If you don't drive, we don't need you at all, you know? You're just coming along as a driver. Consider yourself lucky.
You realize that I might get really sick along the way. I really can't predict or put a pin on when I'm going to feel really bad out of the blue. Honestly, I really wanted to just cancel the trip outright, but I don't know. What do you think about just not going at all?
What? You can't cancel it all now. You being serious right now? This is like the only time that you're really able to be of use to anyone at all. You're normally so useless. How about you start thinking about those around you and being a productive, useful wife for once?
Wait, seriously? Are you not messing with me right now? No. Tell me the truth. Be honest with me here. Just to make things crystal clear, you want to take your pregnant wife, who is suffering from a severe case of morning sickness, to go to some family vacation against her will and use her as some kind of personal servant for you and your family?
You really need to stop complaining about your morning sickness already. I'm not gonna spoil you. You better take care of everything at the hotel.
Are you shitting with me, you moron? You must be mistaking your wife to be some kind of slave for you. Is that what's going on? You didn't know that your wife wasn't your slave? If that's the case, you need to go really take a really cold shower to wake yourself up from the delusion you're believing in.
You're really taking this all too far, Kayla. Look, let's just be real here. You have no right to say no here. You're going. You better work hard, wifey. Are we clear?
Yeah, no. Not gonna fly today, Chief. You're not going to cancel the vacation for me either, just to be clear?
If you're canceling on us, how the hell are we gonna be driving to our vacation spot? Someone's gotta drive us. You literally promised that you were gonna drive for us. Did you seriously already forget that you said you'd drive? You really need to make sure you're in tip-top shape so that you can drive for us.
If I could figure out how to just feel better and be in tip-top shape, I wouldn't be having such a hard time. Are you aware that the child that is in my belly right now is literally your own child as well?
You need to come home already. You better really rethink your priorities before you come home, too.
Miss Kayla, what the hell are you doing? Care to explain what's going on here? I heard that you don't want to go on the family vacation with us or something. You really need to stop spewing such nonsense, young lady. Well, you're really going hard on me, aren't you? You kind of surprised me with how intent all of you are on going on this trip. You haven't been doing anything as a housewife recently. You've just been in bed all day like a little sloth. How about you actually show your worth by driving us when we're going on vacation, huh? You need to pick up the slack, lady. Do you understand? Are we clear? I'll be honest with you, it kind of depends on how I'm feeling at the time, but apparently I'm going to be going on the vacation, so I'll go while resting frequently to make sure that the baby is okay and everything. Can't believe that you'd say such a thing to your own mother-in-law. I just don't believe what I'm hearing. You really have some nerve saying that, don't you? Didn't your parents teach you any manners? How does Jason put up with you, really? You must really have to be so incredibly patient dealing with some spoiled lady like yourself. I'm honestly fed up, to be honest with you, and I don't know if I can do this anymore. You and I both. I don't know if I can keep this up. I thought you finally got pregnant and you'd be of any worth to this family, but then you started doing nothing. You think that just because you're pregnant you don't have to do anything? That you can just get away with anything and do whatever you like? Well, let me tell you that when I became pregnant, no one allowed that to happen. I'm sorry that you lived in such an inconvenient day and age, but that has nothing to do with my morning sickness at all. You're really just a terrible person, aren't you? You're impossible to get along with. Keep this shit up. I'm going to be chasing you out of the house. You will not be staying here with us. Honestly, I'm okay with that. I'd prefer that, actually. I wasn't really into living with his parents anyway. I wanted to live somewhere else. But Jason was intent on living with his mommy and daddy. So that's why this has all developed into whatever is going on here right now. We're here thanks to your lovely son, Jason. If you really want to chase me out of the house, please talk to Jason about it and figure it out with him. You're such a bitchy wife. Why do you have to be so thorny when you talk to other people? Whatever, you're only going to be able to act so tough and strong now. You'll see. Excuse me? What are you talking about? Nothing, it's just something on this end. You better make sure you show up tomorrow and drive correctly. I'm going to be expecting you to cook breakfast for me, too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I won't be able to cook you guys breakfast. I don't think I'll be able to wake up at all. You guys will just have to figure it out on your own, please. I'm begging you.
Hey, where the hell are you? I can't find you. We're gonna go out and sightsee one last time before we go home. Get ready.
Your whole family is serious, the most rotten group of people I've ever seen. I'm being dead serious right now.
What are you talking about, Kayla? You need to stop. They're literally your family, too. You can't be like that. Stop talking like that.
I don't want to consider any of them my family. I don't want to be a part of that. I keep saying that I feel terrible because of my morning sickness, and I've repeated myself several times, but no one's listened. Even yesterday, they wouldn't let me drive on the highway. They said it was too expensive. They made me drive on the side road.
Well, they're literally spitting the truth. Highways are really expensive. You have to save money as much as you can. You can't just be spending money willy-nilly.
There were no rest stops, and I really felt like I was dying. I was like a zombie driving. And even after we got to the hotel, you kept trying to make me do a bunch of random crap. You wanted to just keep commanding me around like I was some kind of slave. It was all really grating, and you all sounded like little toddlers who couldn't take care of themselves.
Why are you saying stuff like that? Come on, cheer up. We just used you to your fullest extent as our personal housewife, right? You should be honored that we would even do that for you. Aren't you happy that you were able to stay at the hotel with us? Come on, cheer up.
No, it's not just okay. I'm not happy. This is literally why I wanted to cancel. I knew I would feel terrible and then all of this would happen the way it did. I didn't even want to go on this vacation at all. I wanted to stay at home and rest. You just wanted me to go to use me as your personal slave, right? I know that's all you wanted me there for.
So what? You need to stop your bitching and moaning already. How about we wrap up this sob parade and start counting our own blessings, huh? If you don't come to our family vacation, who's gonna be taking care of us during our vacation? Someone's gotta look after us. You need to stop being spoiled just because you're suffering from morning sickness. Get the hell in the car!
I'm seriously feeling the worst I've ever felt in my life.
Mom and everyone else are waiting for you.
Waiting for me, huh? They're all in the lobby then?
Yeah, exactly. Hurry up. Come on, let's go. We're all gonna go driving and go sightseeing before we go home today.
You can all just wait there then for an eternity. Just rot. Your whole family can disappear.
What? What are you talking about?
Later, you world-renowned piece of shit.
Hey, what the hell is going on? Explain yourself! Where the hell did you go? You just disappeared! I've already checked out and we want to hurry up and go out to sightsee and whatnot. We're all waiting for you. We're getting really tired of waiting around for you. Where are you? Are you just sitting around doing nothing somewhere again? Where are you doing nothing now?
I'm already on my way home. I'm not there.
What? What do you mean?
Well, I'm driving home on the highway. You know, that one thing that you said I wasn't allowed to use because you're such a stingy person? I'm actually just hanging out at the little rest stop between the house and that stupid hotel.
What, are you saying that you left us behind? You didn't do that, did you? There's no way that you just left us here. You really think you can get away with doing that? You're gonna pay for this, you understand? Kayla, stop messing around already! Turn the hell around and come back here!
That's exactly what I wanted to tell your whole family. Stop messing around.
What?
I'm seriously just at the end of my patience and so pissed off. So I just took out my revenge on your whole shitty family. I'm going to be driving straight back to my parents' house using our car now.
What are you talking about going back to your parents' house? What are you gonna go back to your parents' house for?
I already have the divorce papers placed out on the desk back at home.
What are you talking about, Kayla? You're not making any sense at all. Just hurry up and get back here already. You're taking too long. Are you seriously not here at the hotel anymore? You've already left?
I told you I'm not there anymore. I've left. I'm sure you and yours were all expecting me to drive you to your destination and just catch a ride back with me, but I'm not there anymore, so you guys just figure out how to get home on your own, please. I'm not going to help.
What? My family and I are lost for words. What the hell, Kayla? Why would you do such a thing to us? How could you do that?
What do you mean, why? Or how could I? The car is under my name. I bought it with my money, and I own it outright. It's mine. If I want to go home, I'm going to go home. I'm the driver, and it's literally my car. It's all me. The only reason I took the car is because it literally belongs to me, and I'm taking all of my belongings. You were joking about drinking from the middle of the day before, but let's be real with each other. You don't even have a driver's license because you're too stupid to go get a license.
I mean, that's true, but right now that has nothing to do with anything. Do you understand? This is all unimportant right now. You need to get your ass back here right now. You can't just say, oh, sorry, I left. I need you to be back here right now to help us. I can't just accept that you're gone like that. I still need to have you drive.
I mean, we're going to get a divorce, so I don't need to take care of your stupid family at all. Just so you know, I'm planning on making sure that not a single one of you ever sees my child. I mean that.
What? What the hell are you talking about, Kayla? You realize that is my child as well. You can't just do that to me.
Okay, so it's your child as well. So what? You have literally zero interest in me, your wife, who is actually pregnant with your child. You think that the child is just going to grow up and become an adult even if you just leave it alone? That you don't need to be a parent? You have no awareness that you're going to become a parent, and I really don't have any intention or motivation to be raising a child with you at all. I also have proof of your affair that you're having, so I'm going to be suing you for all the damages. You better be ready.
Wait, hang on. What are you talking about? You need to calm way down.
No. You're the one that needs to calm down.
Proof of my affair? I don't even know the hell you're talking about, Kayla. You don't have any proof of that. I know you're full of it.
Actually, as far as the proof of your affair, I sent your mom all of the photos of you with your partner, you know, having fun. I'm sure they're going to be able to tell for sure who's doing what where now, right? No arguing? You're just a piece of shit husband that cheated on his wife while his wife was pregnant with his only child. Go to hell.
You don't have to taunt me that badly. What the hell, Kayla? What do you have against me? Besides, how did you even find out about the affair at all? I didn't even think you knew about it at all. Not that I'm here admitting about it or anything. Like, how did you think that you figured everything out?
I don't care if you admit or don't admit anything. I already said earlier, I've got proof of you and your stupid affair. I don't care as long as you pay your dues and damages for your affair.
Damages? Are you serious about getting a divorce too? I thought you were just messing around with me. I don't think I've ever given you permission to go and try to divorce me like that.
Why the hell do I need your permission to divorce you? You were cheating on me, so it's plenty of reason for me to get a divorce with you. There's no reason I need to hide. Also, I'm pretty sure I know that you were intending on getting a divorce with me too. I'm not an idiot, Jason.
What? What are you talking about, Kayla?
You were talking to your mom last night. I overheard what the two of you were saying. You were going to make your mom raise a child after it was born and not let me raise my own child. You were going to chase me out of your house and make sure that I never saw the child, right? Was that your plan? And that she wanted you to make sure that I didn't divorce you until the baby was born, right? That was your plan?
What? You were listening to me? How much did you hear? No, wait, hang on. You completely misunderstood what was being talked about. Mom said that she wanted to raise her kid, so I just couldn't, you know?
It's not just your kid, you freaking idiot. It's our child. In fact, I'm the one that's over here suffering with morning sickness. I'm the one that's carrying this child everywhere. Do you understand me? Me. You know that, and yet you're saying this kind of dumb shit. Are you serious right now? You're just gonna have me crap out the baby and then chase me out of the house, right? Hooray?
That's not what I meant, but come on, Kayla, don't be like that. I was gonna talk about it a little, you know? Of course I wouldn't just chase you off like that.
Talk about what exactly, Jason? What were we having a discussion about?
Oh, you know, what were you gonna do from here on out, after the baby was born?
All right, then, it's set. You must be super happy, ecstatic even, that you're going to be able to divorce me. How about you just keep making more kids with your affair partner, you piece of shit? Goodbye.
You don't have to be that mean or rude, do you? Mom is just excited to have a child. She wants to raise the baby, you know what I mean? We finally got a child, so why don't we stay married, you know? For the baby and for each other.
I have no intention of letting you do anything for the baby at all. It's my child and only my child. If you want any rights at all, I'm going to make sure that you'll be paying all child support. But I will be sure to make it so that you are only allowed to visit the child once in a while. That's it. You're going to live with the child? Raise the child? Are you serious? You've completely lost your damn mind. You better just keep daydreaming, asshole. I won't stop you.
I'm sorry, you're seriously gonna make this a terrible situation if you do this to me. I apologize for the affair, but I want you to have the baby. Please, I'm begging you.
I said I would have the baby. Of course I'm going to have the baby. But this child isn't going to have a single thing to do with you or your rotten family.
It's my child too, though. Come on, don't be like this, Kayla. I want to raise it with you. Let's both raise a child together. I don't want to get a divorce.
You were literally planning on divorcing me after I gave birth to the child. What are you talking about, you dumbass? Alrighty, well, I'll let you know when we're going to be settling everything after the divorce. We'll hash out the details when I'm ready. Alright, so that's all I've got to say. Goodbye, Mr. Failure. I hope to never see or hear from you again.
Wait, hang on!
What, you have something else you'd like to say to me?
About me and my family. We don't have any way to get around right now. How the hell are we supposed to try to brainstorm to get around?
Are you seriously asking me? I don't know and I don't care.
There aren't really any buses around here or anything. I don't even think there are taxis.
Why are you asking me, Jason? Please explain that to me. There are literally 3 grown adults there. How about you guys use whatever brain cells you have to figure it out? Oh, actually, I have a suggestion. You and your shitty family can all just walk home. Okay, that's it. Don't ever think that I'm ever going to do a single thing for you and any of you ever again. I'm never going to be that person anymore. You guys can all live life however the hell you want. Apparently, later on, that whole family had no way home at all. They were trying to figure it out, but they couldn't. They managed to try to find a bus that would drive them closer to where they could take other forms of public transport to make it home. It ended up taking them over half a day to get home. They also tried to figure out how to talk to Kayla again to try to complain to her about the whole ordeal, but she just told them that they could talk to her lawyer because she was going to be getting a divorce, and that was the end of that. Jason heard from the divorce lawyer, and he had to talk to him. His company also apparently caught wind that he was having an affair, and his life was pretty much over as he knew it. He was being sued for damages, and everyone around him figured out that he was having an affair as well. No one would talk to Jason at all, and eventually, he was all alone. Even his family, that was doing everything they could to do their absolute worst to Kayla, were also shunned completely. Their family apparently all completely split up and lost each other to everything. A few months later, Kayla gave birth to her child successfully and she was happy with her child. Jason, on the other hand, has no plans to ever be able to see his child in the near future. If you think about what he did to her and his child, you can't really expect anything else. Kayla just swore that her and her child would never cross paths with that terrible family ever again.
Yo, Anna, long time no see. How have you been?
Who is this?
Come on, that's cold. Did you forget about me, your fiancé?
My fiance? Wait, could it be Morgan?
Ah, you remembered. Ah, that's my girl, my fiancé.
Don't call me your fiance. Do you have any idea how ridiculous it is for you to just contact me out of the blue? You went missing on our wedding day. How did you even get my contact information? I made a new account.
Oh, I know someone who knows you. I asked them for your contact details, and here I am reaching out. No need to get so worked up. What is it, early menopause?
Menopause? I am not that old yet. Have you forgotten we're the same age, childhood friends? And what do you want now? Out of nowhere, you ignored all my attempts to reach you when I tried contacting you back then.
Yeah, I know. I messed up by ditching the wedding. But you know, back then I thought I could find someone better, someone more suited for me. But after 3 years of thinking it over, I realized there's no one better than you. So let's get married.
What? Are you out of your mind? Don't joke around with me.
What's with the attitude? Are you so happy you're angry now? You're so cute.
Morgan, I'm sorry about earlier. I lost my temper. I was just so surprised and confused by your sudden appearance.
Don't sweat it. It's natural to get overwhelmed by happiness when someone like me pops back into your life.
Yes, I suppose the situation was just too much to handle all at once. I nearly lost my mind. It's quite overwhelming, to say the least.
Yeah, well, if that's the case, I'll forgive you for all the mean things you said to me earlier. I'm a generous and kind husband, after all. So yeah, about disappearing right before the wedding to hit the bathroom and then vanishing into thin air, I get that was messed up. But you know, after 3 years, I'm finally mentally ready for marriage. Let's have the wedding tomorrow.
Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you.
Yeah, make sure you show up this time.
Bree, Morgan contacted me. If you hadn't given me a heads up earlier, I probably would have lost it in anger. Thank you. I'm just glad I could help. I was also really surprised when he reached out to me about a week ago. It really was such a huge help. I couldn't get in touch with him at all. I can't thank you enough for pretending to be one of my acquaintances and giving him my contact info. I just did what I was asked to do, but I'm relieved everything went smoothly. Yeah, well, it's not like saying you're one of my acquaintances is a complete lie anyway. I bet that fool has no idea we were setting him up. So what did he want from you? I mean, he wouldn't have asked for your contact info if he didn't have some kind of reason, right? Yeah, about that. He told me he wants to have a wedding tomorrow of all days. I could barely wrap my head around such an idiotic demand. I'm so sorry, Anna. I was so shocked that I accidentally broke a cup. I've been cleaning up the mess. Welcome back, Bree. Trust me, I understand how you feel. I almost threw my phone at the wall when I heard what he said. I can't believe you managed to stay so calm. I mean, I'm sorry for saying this, but didn't he ditch the wedding? On top of that, he never paid any of the alimony or the cancellation fees. Then he even took off with your jewelry and disappeared for 3 whole years without a word. And now he wants to get married? What is he even thinking? Yeah, when you lay it all out like that, it's absurd, isn't it? But believe it or not, I've decided to pretend to go along with the wedding idea. Wait, you're actually going to marry him? Of course not. I'm not that stupid. I'm just going to use this so-called wedding as a way to gather all of my relatives tomorrow. And I am making sure his relatives show up too. They were just as furious with him as I was. I'm planning for all of us to confront him together. I'm so glad to hear that. I was really worried for a moment. So I have a favor to ask you. Would you mind coming tomorrow and pretending to be one of my relatives? Me? Pretend to be one of your relatives? I think you have every right to be a part of this revenge plan, Bree. Thank you, Anna, but I don't think I deserve to be there. I appreciate your concern, but you've already made things right between us once, haven't you? And even though you were an accomplice, in a way, you were also a victim of that scumbag's lies. He fooled you just like he fooled me. Even so. Look, I'm going to take my revenge on him, and I'm not going to force you to help. But I know your tears and your apology when you broke down in front of me were genuine. That's why I'm inviting you. Whether you come or not is entirely up to you. Anna, why do you care so much about me? I'm the other woman who hurt you, even if I didn't know about it. Why? I don't know, to be honest. Maybe it's because in my own way I loved that idiot too, once upon a time. I guess I can understand at least a little bit what it feels like to be betrayed like that. Morgan, so the wedding ceremony itself wasn't doable right away, but I managed to book a reception hall. I'll send you the link later.
That's my Anna. You're as quick as ever. So the big day is finally tomorrow, huh? I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it too. I'm so excited. I feel like I might just lose my mind from all the excitement.
Hold on. Let's take it easy and catch up on those 3 years we've missed. Serving me is your true joy in life, right? I'll make sure you get plenty of chances to do that, so be ready. You're really lucky to have me, aren't you?
Yes, I am incredibly lucky. After all, I'm finally getting to do something I've always dreamed of doing.
Oh, right. Listen, I'm sure you're not dumb, so you'll get this, but don't invite my relatives, and don't invite yours either. You know, I don't get along with my family, and you, being single at your age is just embarrassing, right? So let's keep it just between us, a private wedding, just the two of us.
Don't worry, I won't invite anyone. Just the two of us, swearing our love for each other. How romantic.
Yeah, I can't wait to make you my wife. But you know, you're getting on in years too, aren't you? It's gotta be embarrassing to wear a wedding dress at this point. Maybe we should just skip the ceremony and head straight to filing the marriage paperwork.
No, we can't do that.
Huh?
Oh, I mean, weddings are a big deal for women. You know that, right? And besides, I've been looking forward to having a ceremony with you. I've been dreaming about it. I've got everything planned out, and I'm even going to surprise you. So let's have the wedding, okay? Pretty please. If we do, I think I'll end up loving you even more than I already do.
Well, if my bride is asking, I guess we can have a ceremony.
Yay! I'm so excited.
Bri, help me! I'm contacting you while trying to hide from my relatives. I'm being held captive at home and I can't get out. You're the only one I can rely on. Please help me escape.
Why are you contacting me now? You really think I would help you after everything? You abandoned me.
I didn't abandon you. I had no choice. Anna was getting in the way between us and I had to escape.
Anna was getting in the way? What do you mean?
Anna is such a controlling woman. Look at me now. I'm like a caged bird. She wants to trap me and keep me all to herself. She's gone completely crazy. You saw what happened at the wedding yesterday. You saw me being taken away.
That's...
Even though I'm such a poor guy, no one is helping me. I fell right into Anna's trap. I can't believe she actually gathered all her relatives at the venue. She told me not to invite anyone.
I was also called by Anna to be there, but Morgan, you got caught immediately.
There wasn't even a choice to escape. But knowing you're here is a relief. This time, let's be together for real. I love you. You used to say you loved me, remember? Let's outsmart Anna, who keeps getting in our way, and find happiness together, just you and me.
Are you serious? You think I would just drop everything and help you after you treated me like that? You disappeared without a word when I needed you. And now you want me to believe that we can just go back to how things were? It doesn't work like that.
I know, I messed up, but I promise I've realized my mistakes. Anna was controlling everything and I didn't see any way out. I'm sorry for how I treated you. You have to believe me. I need your help now more than ever.
How can I trust you after everything that happened? You think I would just forget how you left me in the dust? You don't get to just waltz back into my life because things got tough for you.
Please, Bride, just think about it. If we team up, we can get away from Anna together. We can have the life we wanted. Just one last chance, that's all I'm asking for. I know I messed up before, but this is different. I need you.
You can't expect me to just take you back after you hurt me so badly. You made your choice. You chose Anna over me. Now you want me to help you escape from her? What about how I felt when you left?
I didn't mean to hurt you. You have to believe me. I thought I was doing the right thing at the time. Anna made it seem like I had no choice, but now I see things clearly. I need you, Bri. You're the only one who can help me break free from her grasp.
Maybe I still have feelings for you, but you can't just expect me to jump into action for you right now. You need to figure out what you want. If it's really me, then prove it.
You traitor! You told them I contacted you, didn't you? Because of that, my phone got smashed. This is the only old smartphone I have left. It was a crucial means of communication for me, and you just had to snitch on me.
Well, you were trying to sneak around and rely on your mistress while hiding from your parents. Of course I had to tell them. Morgan is contacting me and professing his love, begging for help, I said. It seems like there's no sign of remorse from you.
Don't mess with me. You're just my backup, and now you're acting all high and mighty.
So in the end, I was just your second choice, wasn't I?
Yeah, that's right. I just thought our physical chemistry was good enough to make you a suitable partner. You should be happy that I took you seriously at all.
Oh, really? But do you realize how pathetic it is that you can only rely on your backup? Right now, all your money and everything else are being controlled by your relatives, and you can't even leave the house. Yet you're still talking about eloping? Maybe you should take a good look at reality. Besides, calling me your backup is downright disrespectful. I was supposed to be your main partner.
If I was your main partner, then help me. Can't you see how miserable I am being held captive?
I don't feel sorry for you at all. You brought this upon yourself, but hey, you won't be locked up forever.
What do you mean?
Once you settle the alimony and everything you owe Anna and me, you'll be free. Lucky you.
Are you in on this too?
What do you mean, in on this? No one is on your side. But you know what? I actually want you to suffer.
What? Oh, why would you want me to suffer?
Well, I don't have the right to punish you. It's a fact that you hurt Anna, and I've been nothing but the bad guy in everyone's eyes. So I'll just sit back and watch you suffer from the sidelines. That's my revenge. You should regret not choosing me as your main partner. I loved you so much, but when I couldn't support you anymore, you just tossed me aside. So I hope everything falls apart for you. That's why I'll cooperate with Anna wholeheartedly.
Damn it! How dare you turn against me being just a backup?
How does it feel to be abandoned by your backup? Did you really think I'd come running to help you? Stop treating me like I'm some kind of joke. Oh, but if you find yourself with nothing left and nowhere to turn, just reach out to me. I'll happily throw you aside with a smile.
Damn it! I won't give up. I'm gonna become free no matter what.
Good luck with that. You're going to need it. You think it's going to be easy? You've burned so many bridges already. Everyone's watching you, and they know how you treated me. You think they're going to help you out now?
I don't care. I'll figure it out. I'm not gonna let this situation define me. I deserve to be free to live my life on my own terms.
You keep telling yourself that, but deep down, you know the truth. You're stuck, and it's all your fault. You could have had a life with me, but you chose Anna. You thought it would be easier, but look where that got you. Alone, desperate, and with no one to help you.
Shut up! I know what I did, but I'm trying to make it right. I'm trying to break free from this mess.
Make it right? How? By calling me when you need help after treating me like trash? You're delusional. You should have thought about the consequences before you got yourself into this situation.
Maybe I was foolish, but I'm not a bad person. I just wanted to be happy.
Happy? You think running back to me now will make you happy? You'll just be unhappy again, and then what? I won't be there to pick up the pieces this time.
Why are you being so cruel? I thought you cared about me.
I did care, but you threw that away. Now it's my turn to make you see what you've lost. You wanted to play games, and now you're getting played. I'm done being your backup plan.
Please, Bri, I'm begging you. Don't do this to me. I need you.
You had your chance, Morgan. You made your bed. Now lie in it. You think you can just come back and everything will be fine? Not a chance. You're going to have to learn this lesson the hard way.
Bri, you've got to help me. I swear, if you help me out, I'll love you like I should have all along. I'll make you my number one, and you won't ever feel abandoned again. Just cooperate with me a little, will you?
Really? Do you think I'd jump at the chance to help you after everything you've put me through? You think I just forget how you tossed me aside? Did you really have no self-awareness? I mean, obviously not, since you're relying on someone you abandoned. How pathetic.
Wait, hold on. I'm not talking to you. It's Anna I'm addressing right now. She's the one who's been behind all of this.
Oh, sweetie, it's me replying to you right now. I know you're on a secondary device because you didn't have my contact saved. Isn't it just adorable how desperate you are? But really, I have to say, I feel bad for you. Your parents broke your phone, so it makes sense why you couldn't contact anyone. But look at you. You managed to have Bri's number stored on this device. You really were using this one for your little escapades, weren't you?
Anna! You're the reason I'm stuck in this mess. Now I can't even leave my house. I have to report to my room just to go to the bathroom. This is worse than prison.
You disappeared when you were supposed to go to the bathroom, didn't you? You've really made a mess of things yourself.
Damn it! I can't even talk to you without losing my mind. Get Bri back on the line.
Aw, are you really missing Bri more than me, your fiancé? If you're so heartbroken, I can increase the amount of alimony you owe me.
What? You can't be serious. I'm not paying a dime.
Your refusal doesn't matter, darling. It's done deal now. If you can't pay, I'll just seize all your assets. But I have a feeling you don't have much left anyway. You were always just after my money, weren't you? It looks like you were borrowing quite a bit from Bridget, too.
What do you mean you're in cahoots with Bri? I had no idea you two knew each other.
Of course we know each other. To me, it's all about getting the alimony you owe. After you vanished, there was quite a bit of chaos. You went off the grid, and I needed to find out where you were.
You did a background check on me? Are you saying you hired a private investigator?
Exactly. Thanks to that, I discovered so much, including the fact that you had Bree as your side chick. As soon as I found that out, I contacted my lawyer and got in touch with Bree. She was quite surprised to hear from me, especially after being cut off from you.
So you're telling me you brainwashed her into this? That's how it is?
Huh? Brainwashed? No. That's not the case at all. But yes, Bree did seem a bit out of it at first when I told her I was your fiancé. She'd been so wrapped up in you that she really struggled to accept the reality of the situation. I mean, she unleashed some really harsh words at me, but deep down, I think she knew she had been discarded.
What? How do you know that?
By the end of it all, she was in tears, apologizing to me. She was practically begging for forgiveness. It was heartbreaking to watch, truly. Seeing someone like Bree, who genuinely fell for you, just fall apart like that because of your actions, it hurt me too.
Why are you trying to make me feel guilty here? I'm the one who's been wronged.
Excuse me? Your situation is purely your own doing. Don't play the victim here. You betrayed her trust, and it's ridiculous to see you try to turn this around on someone else. Besides, do you remember how young Bree was at the time? She was still in school when you were taking advantage of her.
So what? You made her pay you alimony?
Of course. Bree went to her parents and borrowed money to pay me. It's pretty sad, really, that you've put her in this position.
Did you really take advantage of her like that? You have no heart.
Look who's talking. You took advantage of her and treated her like a toy, and now you act like you care? Please. And just to be clear, the reason I accepted alimony from her was to respect her feelings. She came to me very earnestly.
What are you talking about?
Listen, I may have been a victim too, but I didn't want to be a cruel person in this whole situation. I considered refusing your request and putting you in a difficult spot, but Bree was so earnest in her request. She told me I was in love with him, even though I should have noticed that he was married. I realize this is something I need to own up to. Can you believe that? She was so young and still so naive. Her determination moved me, and so I decided to respect her wishes and take the money.
But she's just a kid. You shouldn't have let her pay.
Oh, please, don't give me that nonsense. You made her pay too, and you threw her away like trash. You are the worst.
So does that mean Bri doesn't love me anymore?
Are you kidding? Why would she still love you after everything? Why do you think she should still have feelings for you?
But she always used to say she loved me.
Do you even realize what you're saying? You think after abandoning her and disappearing without a word that she's still supposed to be pining for you? You must be out of your mind. You destroyed her life, Morgan. She had to drop out of college and start working just to pay back her debts. But I have to give her credit. In these 3 years, she managed to pay off her loans.
What? You made her work so hard for you?
She was determined to do it herself, and I think that shows a lot of strength, especially considering everything she's been through. You took advantage of her feelings and left her with nothing. She deserved better than that.
Then why are you still here, Anna? Why not just let me go?
You think I'm going to let you off easy? Not a chance. I am not the one who gets to decide whether you go or stay. You broke my heart and destroyed everything I had planned. I'm not going to let you just walk away without consequences.
What are you talking about? You're the one who wants revenge, right? What do you even want from me?
That's simple, really. I want the money you owe me for alimony and the cancellation fees for the wedding you bailed on. Plus, I want everything back that you stole from me. You're going to pay for all of it, and I'm going to make sure you suffer for what you've done.
No way! I don't have any money right now. You know that. My finances are a mess. You can't do this to me.
I couldn't care less about your finances. You have no say in this anymore. Your income is going straight to me for all the pain you've caused.
But I'm broke. How am I supposed to pay you anything? I need to survive.
Survival is no longer your concern. Your parents have agreed to keep an eye on you, and I'm getting reports on everything. You can't even breathe without me knowing about it.
What do you mean? You're monitoring me? You can't be serious.
Of course I am. I'm keeping tabs on you because I don't trust you. And guess what? I knew you were trying to reach out to Bree all along. I was ready for it.
Are you serious? You knew I was trying to contact her? You were watching me the whole time?
Yes, I was. I had a feeling you would try to contact her, so I made sure to keep your little device intact. I didn't want you to reach out to her in any way that could harm her or put her in a difficult position.
Then what? Am I supposed to just sit here forever? You can't just do this to me.
You think you can run away from this? You're going to be right where I want you until you fulfill your obligations. You can stay locked up in your own home or you can deal with me directly. But either way, I'm not letting you go until I see you pay for what you've done to me.
You're insane. You're out of your mind.
Insane? Maybe. But it's nothing compared to the betrayal you pulled on me. You'll learn to appreciate how valuable a good fiancé can be once I'm done with you.
Anna, this is really bad. You have to help me. If I get caught, I don't know what'll happen to me.
Are you okay? You managed to escape from home, right? You shouldn't have run away. If you'd stayed, those scary debt collectors wouldn't have bothered you.
How do you know those guys came to my house?
Surprised? Well, I'm the one who called them, actually.
What do you mean?
I told you I hired a private investigator to find you. I also know that you got involved with loan sharks, you know? And on top of that, you were using the money that Bree gave you to spend it on hostesses. It's honestly appalling. I've heard you racked up quite the debt at those places. That's why I told those scary guys where to find you. But honestly, I didn't realize how many places you'd borrowed money from until I started checking. I couldn't cover it all by myself, so Bree helped me contact some of the nightclubs you've been frequenting. We've been going around to the places where you've defaulted on your payments these past few days.
What? You found all this out in just a few days?
Of course, Bree was exhausted by the end of it. There were way more places than we expected.
Damn it! No way! I'm going to escape this! This is my hometown! I can hide anywhere around here!
Wait a second. Did you even think about why I was deliberately letting you use a secondary phone?
What?
While you were in the restroom, I had someone install a location sharing app. You're in the park right now, aren't you? I've already informed those scary guys about your location. You should just give up already.
What? No way, you've got to be kidding me.
Oh, it's too late for you to run now. They're probably just about to show up. You're probably hiding behind some playground equipment, right? You should look around. You're surrounded.
Are you serious? There are tough-looking guys surrounding the park. This is bad. I can't escape like this.
Honestly, if you thought you could escape, then you're the one who's crazy. You should return what you borrowed. Look, as for the compensation we're owed, we'll take everything you have left. After all, you're never going to be able to repay those debts anyway. So, good luck with your time in jail. This time, even if you do go to the restroom, you won't be able to get away.
You can't be serious! You called those guys on me? I can't believe you would go that far. What happened to us being friends?
Friends? You think this is about friendship? You betrayed me in the worst way possible. You think I'm just going to stand by while you run away from your responsibilities? You thought I wouldn't find out about your debts and all the trouble you caused? You left me with nothing. So now it's my turn to ensure you face the consequences.
But I was trying to protect you. I thought if I just disappeared, the debt collectors would leave us alone. I didn't want you to get dragged into my mess.
You think disappearing was protecting me? You put me in an even worse situation. I was left to deal with everything while you ran away. You thought I wouldn't be angry? You thought I wouldn't want justice?
I didn't think you would go to such lengths to get back at me. I'm scared. You don't understand. If those guys find me, I'll be in serious trouble.
And you think that I should care? You should have thought about that before you decided to run off and leave me with the wreckage of your choices. This is what happens when you decide to play games with people's lives.
I was young and stupid. I made mistakes, okay? We all make mistakes. Can't we just talk this out? Maybe there's another way to handle this.
Talk? You think talking will fix everything? You think after everything you've done, we can just sit down and have a chat? I am done with your excuses. You're going to face the music now.
I never meant to hurt you. I just didn't know how to handle it all.
Well, now you'll have to learn how to handle the fallout. This is your chance to face the consequences of your actions. No more running, no more hiding. Just you and your debts.
Please, Anna, don't do this. I'm begging you.
It's too late for begging. You should have thought about this before you decided to take everything for granted. Now it's my turn to make sure you understand what it means to be held accountable.
I can't believe this is happening. How did it come to this?
It's simple. You made your choices, and now you'll deal with the consequences. You thought you could escape your responsibilities, but I won't let that happen. Not now, not ever. Morgan has been forced out to sea, laboring every single day from early morning until nightfall. The routine is relentless, and each day feels like a carbon copy of the last. The ocean stretches endlessly before him, a vast expanse that reflects the weight of his burdens. The ship on which he works is equipped with a toilet, a small convenience that might seem like a relief in such a harsh environment. However, it's essential to understand that the ship feels more like a prison than a place of work. The environment is cramped and confined, akin to being locked in a small room where freedom is merely a concept that remains out of reach. Each time Morgan boards the vessel, he knows he's stepping into a world from which there is no escape. He can't simply disembark whenever he pleases. He's subject to the demands of the sea and the pressures of his work. The idea of freedom is almost laughable when he considers his situation. When he returns home after long hours of labor, he's not greeted with the warmth and comfort, but rather finds himself locked away in a small cabin. This existence feels increasingly oppressive, and it seems that he's living solely to repay his debts, a thought that weighs heavily upon him. I heard from a mutual friend that he once tried to make a desperate attempt to break free from this unending cycle of work. He tried to escape and go to Bree's place, thinking perhaps he could find solace and a reprieve from his harsh reality there. Unfortunately, his hopes were dashed, and the outcome was far from what he had envisioned. He was kicked out and sent back, a rejection that must have felt like a devastating blow. The very act of trying to escape illustrates the depth of his despair, but facing hostility upon his return must have been a crushing experience for him. The rejection not only dampens his spirit, but also reinforces his sense of entrapment. In stark contrast to Morgan's tumultuous life, I find myself living a much quieter and more serene existence. My days are filled with small joys and the comfort of a loving relationship. I'm currently in a relationship with a man who brings genuine joy to my life. He's a wonderful person, and while I appreciate his qualities, I'm also careful to take my time in getting to know him better. I think he has a good heart, and I'm grateful for the moments we share together. However, I firmly believe in the importance of patience. Building a strong foundation in our relationship requires both of us to invest time and understanding into one another. Rushing into anything would be unwise. I want to ensure that we're both ready for what comes next in our lives. Our relationship is something I cherish deeply. It's filled with laughter, shared experiences, and mutual respect. I find joy in our simple moments together, whether we're going for a walk, enjoying a meal, or just talking about our day. These experiences are precious to me, and I recognize that they are the building blocks of a strong partnership. When I think about the possibility of marriage, it fills me with both excitement and trepidation. If this man is as good as I believe he is, then I would love to consider taking the next step together. The idea of marriage represents a significant commitment, one that carries a great deal of weight and responsibility. Marriage isn't just a celebration, it's a promise to support one another through all of life's ups and downs. It signifies a mutual commitment to nurturing our love, building a life together, and facing challenges as a united front. I want to make sure that we're both prepared for this journey before making any decisions. Reflecting on Morgan's life, I can't help but feel a sense of sadness for him. He's trapped in a cycle of work and confinement with little hope for escape or relief. His life is a stark reminder of how vital it is to have the freedom to choose one's own path. The inability to choose can be suffocating, and it often leads to feelings of hopelessness and despair. In my own life, I have that freedom, and I don't take it for granted. I'm able to pursue happiness and seek a life that brings me joy and fulfillment. The ability to choose who I want to be with and how I want to live is a privilege that I deeply appreciate. It's something that not everyone has the luxury of experiencing, and I am grateful every day for my circumstances. As I navigate my relationship, I often reflect on the qualities that are important to me in a partner. Trust is paramount. I want someone I can rely on completely, someone who will be there for me no matter what. Respect is equally important. I want to be with someone who values me and my opinions. Understanding and communication are also crucial elements of a successful partnership. It's essential that we're able to express our thoughts and feelings openly, without fear of judgment or misunderstanding. I want to be able to share my dreams, fears, and aspirations with him, and I hope he feels the same way. Building a strong emotional connection is vital to the health of our relationship. While Morgan's life is filled with struggles and confinement, I find myself embracing the little joys that life offers. The quiet moments spent with my partner, the shared laughter, and the comfort of being with someone I care about all contribute to my happiness. These moments may seem small, but they are the essence of what it means to build a life together. I often reflect on my life before I met him. I remember the loneliness I felt, the uncertainty that loomed over me. It's incredible how one person can make such a positive impact. Since meeting him, I feel as though I've found a piece of myself that was missing before. I feel grateful for the love and support we share, and I cherish the journey we're on together. As I contemplate the future, I am filled with hope. I have dreams not only for myself, but for us as a couple. I envision a life filled with love, laughter, and shared expectations. I want to create a life where we can both thrive, where we can support each other's goals and aspirations. Traveling is one of my aspirations. I want to explore new places, experience different cultures, and create beautiful memories together. I dream of building a home that radiates warmth and happiness, a sanctuary where we both feel safe and loved. A home filled with laughter, love, and shared memories is what I long for, and I believe it is possible with the right person by my side. However, before taking the leap into marriage, I want to ensure that we're aligned in our goals and values. It's essential that we have similar visions for our future. I want to be confident in my choice to marry, knowing that we are both ready to embrace that commitment. The concept of marriage is significant and should not be taken lightly. It's a commitment that requires dedication, love, and understanding. I want to feel assured that we are both prepared to embark on this journey together. The last thing I want is to rush into a decision that could have lasting repercussions on our lives. In a stark contrast to Morgan's situation, I'm grateful for the opportunities I have. I recognize that I can shape my destiny, pursue my dreams, and seek a life filled with love and joy. It's a privilege that I hold dear. I want to make choices that reflect my values and dreams, always holding on to the hope that our love can grow and flourish. As I continue to navigate my relationship, I find myself cherishing every moment we share. I look forward to the future, knowing it holds endless possibilities. I'm excited about the prospect of building a life together, one where we can create a family, pursue our passions, and support each other through every challenge life may throw our way. If my partner is indeed the good man I believe him to be, I will gladly embrace the idea of marriage. It would be a beautiful culmination of our journey, a celebration of love, commitment, and the bond we've built together. Ultimately, I wish for Morgan to find a way out of his predicament. Everyone deserves a chance at happiness, to break free from the chains that bind them. I hope he can find a way to escape the suffocating grip on his current life, to discover a path that leads him to joy and fulfillment. As I reflect on my own life, I'm filled with gratitude for the choices I have. I recognize the privilege of being able to shape my own future, and I will continue to strive for a life filled with love, laughter, and meaningful connections. Morgan's struggle serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of freedom and choice. It compels me to appreciate the life I have and the love that surrounds me. The contrasting experiences we share highlight the vast differences in our lives and the various paths we've taken. I want to hold on to that feeling of gratitude and continue nursing my relationship. It's essential to remain aware of how fortunate I am, especially in comparison to what Morgan is going through. As I envision our lives, I can't help but think about the commitment I want to make to my partner. It's about more than just love. It's about building a life together, supporting each other, and being there for one another in times of need. If we can navigate the challenges together and maintain open lines of communication, I believe we can create a beautiful future. I want to be there for him, just as I hope he will be there for me. Hello there. Am I correct in saying that this is Fiona Foster's number? I need to talk to you about something. It's important that we have a little heart-to-heart soon, since we're going to be related. I'm sorry? Oh, I don't have this number in my contacts. But yes, this is Fiona Foster that you're talking to. By the way, who is this, and how did you get this number? Well, I'm Amelia Reed. I'm David Reed's little sister. You must be the person coming over to meet us tomorrow. Is that correct? I just wanted to talk to you before I met you. Oh, right. You're David's little sister. Oh, wow. Okay. I think I heard from David that you were wanting to get in touch with me, so you asked him for my number. Well, it's good to hear from you before we see each other tomorrow. What's up? What were you wanting to discuss with me exactly? I'm sorry if this comes off as a bit rude or something along those lines, but may I ask what your occupation is? I was just curious as to what you do for a living. Excuse me? Oh, you want to know what I do as a job? Okay, sure, I can tell you. Currently, I'm assisting with our family business as an office clerk. I see. Oh, that makes total sense now. I thought that you had a job that might be something like that. To be honest, I should have guessed that you were doing some sort of desk work. What do you mean by something like that? Amelia, I don't understand why you're asking me about what I do for work when it's not much of a big deal in the scheme of things. Well, it kind of does to my family. Are you after our money because we're a family of doctors? Even if we started to notice you trying to steal our money, it wouldn't be so easy for you to do so. There is absolutely no way that I'm going to let you get so close to my brother with such intentions. He's not someone that you could just rip off. Okay, Amelia, you don't seem to really know what's going on here. I think you've misunderstood the entire situation here. I'm not trying to marry for money at all. Well, you might be able to deceive my brother or our parents, but it won't work with me. I can see right through you, Fiona. You're not going to get away with this. We're both women, and I know how to read another woman pretty easily. I understand what women truly want in life, especially when it comes to my family. It's so obvious if you're trying to marry for money, even if you can't admit it to yourself. I mean, look at the job you do. You're hardly making a living, and my brother has a lot of money, so this is your prime chance to snatch him up, right? Don't you see how disrespectful you're being towards my brother by using him for his money? He doesn't need a woman like that. Go and find another man to mess around with. I'm not being disrespectful to David at all. What a rude thing to say to me. I'd do nothing like that to him because I love him, and there's more to life than just earning money. There's literally no point in you having contact with my brother anymore because it's so obvious what your plan is from now on. I've caught you in the act, so you might as well end this madness. It's confirmed that you're just with my brother for the money. I think we'd all be very much okay with if you cancel your engagement with my brother, yeah? Are you seriously kidding me right now, Amelia? The reason we decided to get married, even though we haven't all met, is because it was set up for us to date and get married. Do you really think that I would suddenly just approach David on the street and ask him to marry me just so that I can get to his money? Is that what you really think? You might only be saying that now, because I actually caught you planning this little scheme. You can't go through with it now, otherwise I'll tell everyone what you're truly like. Wouldn't it just be easier and quicker for you to give up on David and just move on with your pathetic life, Fiona? On that note, we'll cancel tomorrow's meeting. Don't bother showing up to meet us. I've got no intention of accepting a money-seeking woman like you into this family. I don't even want to face you. How dare you say something like that to me? This isn't going to end well, and I think you know that. You can't just take over like this and dictate things about me marrying David, okay? Hey, David, I hope you're doing well today. I know you're busy, but I just wanted to tell you that Amelia got in touch with me just before. It was a very topsy-turvy conversation.
Ah, yes. She said to me that she wanted to try and get to know you a little bit more before everyone meets you tomorrow. I'm not surprised she got in touch with you today. She did mention to me that she wanted to contact you personally instead of talking to you through me. Was everything okay when you were messaging her? I hope that she didn't say anything weird to you. I hope that wasn't the reason why she wanted to contact you.
Well, I got the impression that she might be opposing our marriage to each other. Have you talked to anyone in your family about us or anything like that?
Oh, right. I had a feeling that she might be against this marriage. To be honest, I think she's had some sort of brother complex for a long time, and it's super strange to me. Considering our age gap, she hasn't really distanced herself from me, even though we're adults. It's kind of creepy and it's a bit gross. I try my best not to be around her too often.
Ah, okay, I see. Well, that's quite weird, yeah. But maybe if I don't want to create any more trouble, I shouldn't mess with your sister, right? If she's so against us getting married and that sort of thing, perhaps maybe it would be good to postpone or hold off on the meeting with everyone tomorrow.
Wait, what? What on earth are you talking about? You don't want to do this? Why not? You're not seriously going to do this because of my sister, are you?
I don't know, David. Maybe it would be better coming from you and your family when it comes to explaining all of this to Amelia. Don't you think it would be easier when you can do it with each other? Either way, I feel like this marriage is going a little bit too far. Don't you think we're being a bit hasty with all of this?
Really? You think that? I don't really think we're moving too fast at all, Fiona. I think the way things have been going between us has been absolutely fine. I don't think there's any point in worrying about what Amelia is trying to say to you anymore. She's just being super overprotective and creepy when it comes to me. Both my parents and I are really looking forward to our marriage and how we're gonna grow as a couple, so don't get this all twisted just because of my sister, okay? If it's all right with you, I'd like tomorrow to still go ahead as planned and you can meet everyone. We'll do it together, okay, Fiona? Please, and thank you.
Ah, okay, I see. Well, when you put it that way, okay, I'll still come over tomorrow for the meeting. Just please try and talk to Amelia so that she sees sense of all this. See you tomorrow, David. Are you literally stupid or something? Have you got short-term memory loss? This is unbelievable. Didn't I tell you yesterday to cancel the meeting with my family? But no, here you are. You came over when I told you to stay away. You're so stupid, and you're going to regret not listening to me. What you need to do is leave my brother alone and learn how to take care of yourself, you money-stealing scumbag of a woman. I warned you to leave us alone. Okay, Amelia, do you have any idea of what you're trying to do here? Do you understand that what you want isn't going to happen? Don't you know what you've done? From what I've seen, I haven't done anything. All I'm trying to do is get rid of a scumbag who isn't listening to what I'm saying to them. You need to take my advice seriously. Would you please just cut this out and actually listen to what everyone is trying to say to you, Amelia? Please, I spoke to David yesterday about what you said to me. I told him that he'll explain everything to you so you'd understand. Look, I came all the way here today instead of canceling. However, I guess you didn't end up listening to David? Huh? What the heck are you even on about, you disgusting money grabber? There is nothing for me to listen to when it comes to you, so shut up. Don't you see how insane you're being right now? Your behavior is completely erratic. You can't just go up to someone you don't know, punch them, and tell them to go home immediately. A low-life, money-seeking woman just walked into my family's house like it was her own. I was just defending myself and my family, okay? What the heck are you talking about? Do you even know what self-defense means, Amelia? Did you even see me attempt to hit you? Well, you came into the house like you were ready to steal from us. How was I supposed to handle the situation? This was my chance since my brother took his eyes off me. The hand that I hit you with is bruised really badly now. You caused me to hurt myself. I should be asking for some sort of compensation because of that. What are you even saying to me right now? I can't believe how you're treating this situation. Aren't you an adult? Are you saying that this is all my fault when you were the one who hurt me? Oh, shut up, you stupid, pathetic woman. It's your fault because you came all the way here when I warned you to stay away from us. You didn't listen. All you are is some poor woman who is down in the dumps financially. So you're trying to marry into this family of doctors so you can get wealthy. There's no way that I'm going to approve of this marriage that you've set up with my brother, so you need to hurry up and leave. You really don't think that you're going to regret saying that to me, Amelia? You've got no idea what's going on here, do you? Do you ever listen to anyone in your family? Well, the details are a little fuzzy, but I know that you just want money, and that's it. You're so annoying, and you're the one who needs to listen to me. Oh yeah? Is that so? Fine, I'll do what you say then. I guess it's okay if I just go ahead and cancel this engagement to your brother then. I'll just go home and not bother him ever again. Could you let David know that I'm heading home and tell him it was all you're doing? I mean, it'll all be fine because I know that I'll explain everything properly. My brother was completely fooled by you. I knew your plan from the beginning. I'm protecting him from you. It is so crazy to think that you were both raised to be this insane about your brother. I'd feel embarrassed to know that you come from the same doctor family as David. Excuse me? What is that supposed to mean? Why are you mentioning my family all of a sudden? What do you mean by embarrassed? Look, if you're that against this marriage, then that's fine. I now know where you stand. To be honest, I wasn't so keen on getting married from the beginning either. So I'll just go home and not come back here again. However, I do think that you're going to end up regretting what you're doing, Amelia. It's your fault, but you can't help that, right? There is no way that I'm going to regret anything I said or did to you. What on earth are you even talking about, stupid woman? Well, I guess you're right. There's no point in talking about this anymore with you. Well then, I'll just leave and get on with my day. Give my regards to the rest of your family, Amelia.
Fiona? What's going on here? You've just disappeared all of a sudden? What's happened? My mother and father are waiting and wondering what's happening too. Did you disappear to the bathroom or something? Have you gotten nervous or scared to meet my parents? Please talk to me.
No, it's nothing like any of those things you said at all, David. David, how about we just pretend that this marriage isn't going to happen, okay?
What did you just say, Fiona? Are you kidding me right now? What's brought this on? Why are you saying such things to me? Didn't you like being at my parents' house? If you don't like it, we can change up the architecture if it's not so warm and welcoming for you. Where are you right now? I want to talk to you.
David, please calm down. All those things you're mentioning are not problems that I'm having at all. There's just no point in staying connected anymore. Please, just forget about me and what we've had. Please try and find someone else who's nice to get married to. I'm just not the best fit for you.
I don't believe anything you're saying to me. I know we match well together, and you know in your heart that it's true. Could you please at least give me a reason why you're saying this?
You want a reason? Isn't calling off the engagement reason enough for you? How else can I actually explain this to you, David? Ugh. The situation is so complicated. Would it be better in asking your sister directly about my reason for leaving? I think it would be easier for you to understand and quicker, too.
Wait a minute. Ask my sister about why you're canceling this engagement? You want me to ask Emilia? What did she do to you now, Fiona? I swear to God, she's nothing but trouble.
David, I've already said it. I think you should just ask her. After getting the blessing of your family, I go over to say hello, and it just doesn't go well. This time, for real, this marriage has been called off. But she's got no intention of backing down immediately, so I can't leave things as they are.
I'm so confused. What do you mean leave things as they are? Please, tell me what she did to you, Fiona. I just want to be with you. Please ignore her.
I'll ask Amelia to take full responsibility on what she's done to me and to us in general today. She can't treat me like this anymore. She's going to regret messing with me.
Okay, just don't get too hasty. Just wait a minute, all right? I can't really picture this conversation clearly, so yes, I'll go to Amelia first and ask her what's going on.
Please do that. She'll be able to explain things better than I would, and she's the only one who's really at fault here. With that, I'll say goodbye for now. Amelia will explain everything to you. Hey, what the heck is your problem, you stupid woman? What did you say to my big brother, huh? He's gotten so mad at me. My mother and father are panicking as well. You said something. I know you did, you little cow. What the heck did you tell them? Why are they reacting like this towards me? I am their daughter, for goodness sake. You still don't understand, do you, Amelia? Considering this was all your doing, I'll tell you nice and clearly, so you better listen to me now, okay? Even if I don't get married, it's never been a problem for me. You're very much mistaken when it comes to me taking money from your family. You're very wrong. I am never wrong. You were definitely trying to marry my brother for our family's money. Why else would a poor woman like you hang out for? Well, if anything, it's probably to do with your family that's trying to get me to marry into the family for money more than anything, to be honest. Excuse me? What kind of nonsense are you talking about, Fiona? There's no way this family needs your money. We're a family of doctors, all right? Yeah, you're right about that, but they own a small hospital that's run by a really poor management team, right? You do know that, don't you, Amelia? Huh? What the heck is that supposed to mean? Run by poor management? No matter what, we're still doctors, and doctors always make a lot of money. You seem to misunderstand the situation that your family is in, Amelia. Haven't you asked your family about this yet? I'm the daughter of the major hospital in the city. What did you just say? Oh, this can't be true, can it? Your family own a major hospital? Are you seriously trying to mess with me right now? Well, you're the one who arbitrarily judged me based on my value and what I do for a job, but you didn't seem to research on where I come from, did you? You made a huge mistake in judging me too quickly. Thinking that I'm not successful and downright poor, I'm the one who doesn't need your family's money. The truth of it is that you're the ones who need my help rather than the other way around, so you're the one who screwed up and not me. That has got to be a big, rotten lie. Like, who on earth is going to believe anything you say about yourself at this point? You can't just come out and say whatever you want. Well, Amelia, it's fine if you don't believe anything I say to you. Your parents and David will probably give you an explanation after this conversation we have. I mean, I guess they'll try and describe it to you in some form of explanation. Or they might just scold you and lecture you about what you've done. You really think my parents will lecture me? Why on earth would they do that when I've done nothing wrong? I was protecting my brother from you. Besides, we're all out of the house right now, so I'll ask them about all of this later. I know it's a lie anyway, but I can't help laughing about it. Well, I'm glad you're finally going to find out what's going on and that it's all your fault. You're going to regret what you did even more after this. Please, wait and prepare for their lecture, okay? Hello again, Fiona. Do you have a moment? It's really important that I speak to you as soon as possible. I've got a few things to discuss with you. Well, I'm not talking about this with you through a message. If this conversation is absolutely necessary, please consult with a lawyer and they can talk together. Hold on a minute, a lawyer? What the heck are you talking about that for? All I was wanting to do was come here and apologize to you for yesterday. You're a little too late, Amelia. Even if you realized what you did and want to say you're sorry now, nothing's going to change the outcome of this. But you don't understand. I'm really, truly sorry about what happened yesterday. What I did was terrible. I get that now. I didn't realize that everything you said was actually true. I had no idea that anything like this was happening. I wasn't in the know at all. I'm really sorry. Would you please accept my apology and we can go back to the way things were before? But you don't seem to understand that it's a little bit too late for apologies, Amelia. I don't want to hear it. You don't have to keep on apologizing anymore. What? Really? So will you forgive me then if you don't want to hear me say I'm sorry anymore? We can try and be friends now, right? Do you really think that I'm going to forgive you after all the horrible things you did and said? You were just doing your own thing and didn't care what happened. Okay, if you're not going to accept my apology and forgive me, could you at least get back together with my brother and continue with the engagement, please? I had no idea that the financial condition of our hospital was so bad. My parents didn't speak to me about it at all. Yesterday, they and my brother got so mad at me. I never heard about any of the details until they told me about the arrangement that was going on. I just didn't know what was happening, all right? Oh, is that right, Amelia? Well, that's a shame. Such a shame that you never took the time to read what was going on in the first place and screw everything up for them. Just please understand that it wasn't my brother's fault, and you should really get back together with him now, okay? Please accept his proposal, Fiona. It seems that the family really wants him to marry you, and not just because of your money, but it seems that you both have a genuine connection with each other. I can see it now. My brother really is in love with you, and I'm sure that he wants you back still. Please just don't leave him like this. Yeah, well, I refuse to do anything that you tell me, Amelia. Since when were you the boss of me, huh? I'm an adult who can make their own decisions. Excuse me? What? Why not? Why won't you take him back? Is this normally how you refuse someone? There is nothing wrong with me trying to apologize and make this right. I said this yesterday, too. I originally wasn't keen on doing this marriage. However, the family had to bring me into this family for some reason or another. It was tough seeing their faces when I was standing right in front of them. I just knew then that it was going to be so difficult to refuse them. But I'm grateful for what you did because, in fact, you gave me a way out of the whole thing. Thanks to you, I have no reason to go through with this marriage to David. Please, don't say things like that. It was all just a huge mistake on my part, okay? We all want you to be a part of this family, so please do that. It's no use you saying that, especially when you come off so desperate. Your parents told you everything, right? Their hospital needs our help. The hospital's business situation is deteriorating, and now, because of us getting married, they wanted to partner up with our facility. Wait a minute. Is that really true? That my parents' hospital is in financial turmoil? I didn't hear anything about that. But the story I was told was completely different. Well, I don't know what else to tell you apart from that's the problem that your parents are having at the moment. Look, I've got no intention of being engaged to David. Nothing is going to change when it comes to what you've said and done to me. I'm not taking any more of this crap from you, Amelia. But I bet that you're definitely regretting your actions now, aren't you? I knew that you would. I bet you've been regretting a lot in these past 24 hours, right? I'm definitely regretting what I said to you, and I'm really sorry, and I should have acted better towards you since you're going to be my sister-in-law. Please, join my family. No matter how many times I have to repeat myself, you still don't listen, do you? The answer is N-O. It's a no from me, all right? On that note, if you'll excuse me, I've got things to do. Fiona, what is going on here? Did you just file a report against me? What on earth for? Why are you suing me? Did you really think you were going to get away with everything you did? Of course I filed a report against you. A stranger hit me in the face, so how does them being free for their actions make sense? Huh? But it was just a stupid accident, and I apologized to you so much the other day. I can't believe you've actually gone and done this to me when I am trying to make things right. Of course I'm doing this because of everything that happened was because of you and your actions. Don't you get that? You hit me, so that gives me the right to sue you, okay? Don't you know how laws work here? I'll make sure that I get the compensation that I deserve and that you pay for my medical expenses also, so be prepared. This can't seriously be happening to me right now. This is impossible. Fiona, don't you know what kind of situation that I'm in right now? We're in a bad situation when it comes to our finances. I don't have the funds to pay for anything that happened. Also, some of this was your fault, too. The financial situation that you're in is definitely not my fault at all. But if you really want to explain it to me, then go right ahead. Look, my parents have disowned me, and they've kicked me out of the house. My brother wants nothing to do with me anymore because he's still so angry about what happened. He's cutting ties with me, Fiona. How does a brother do that to his baby sister? I take responsibility for interfering with your marriage, okay? But don't you think you're going too far with this? I don't think that I am. You know that this is all just karma biting you on the behind, right? Do you know the saying, what goes around comes around? That applies to you so well right now. All of this is your own doing, so now you're going to pay for it whether you like it or not. You've got to be kidding me right now. Fiona, you can't do this to me. My parents have thrown me out onto the streets. I can't survive if I have to compensate you. I didn't mean to do anything wrong. I just thought that you were trying to steal my parents' money. That's all. It was an honest mistake. Don't you get that? Yes, I get that you made a huge mistake, but you treated me so badly when I didn't deserve it. If you actually just played nice from the start, none of this would be happening right now. Now, I'm going to treat you as nobody but a stranger because I am sick and tired of dealing with your crap and your moaning and groaning. I'm sorry. Please, don't do this to me. It'll ruin my life. I'll be poor forever. Please, just marry my brother and we'll be one big happy family. Just don't abandon me on the streets. Hey, you're just going to have to find a way to survive. You're an adult after all. You should act like one. Don't contact me anymore because I'm not going to answer your messages. I'm going to make sure that you pay me the compensation that I need to recover from this trauma. Maybe you'd better find a job before spending more money on a lavish lifestyle. I'm sure you'll be hearing from my lawyer soon enough, so you better get one to help build your case. But you're going down. Good luck with everything, Amelia. After that huge drama with Amelia, David and Fiona started to reconnect with each other since he cut ties with his little sister. They started to talk to each other and met up on a couple of dates. Surprisingly, they've become more open to each other in terms of communication and about their background than ever before. So with that, they both started dating each other properly since there was a spark there between them. Because of the poor management that David's family was experiencing at their hospital, he decided that it would be better for him to take over his father's position. He was getting old and tired, so it was better off to pass the job over to his son. The situation seems to be improving and they're gaining more patients. They're also able to upgrade all of the machines and equipment they use and are slowly coming out of the red. When it comes to David's little sister Amelia, Fiona has no idea what actually happened to her. But it sounds like the family have completely cut ties with her and have no contact with her. She did bring this on herself since she didn't listen to her parents or to Fiona and David. It's best not to quickly judge people before getting to know them. Fiona hopes that Amelia learns to grow up, be independent, and get a job. Fiona would really like her compensation back since she knows what she deserves.